When we had last left the Envoy, they were finally ready to depart Nakukubel and Shatterscarp and Thirdborn all together, ready to make way for Gallowing's tusks for the location of the garden. But before that, they had to make a very important decision about what to do with Nakukubel. They could either sever the Aedyran there, thus guaranteeing the end of the Dream Scourge and the horrible dream thralls that plagued everybody in that area. But it would cost 12, 100, maybe even 1,000 lives at complete random. Or, potentially, destroying Nakukubel, which would only be a temporary measure, and fortunately would put an end to the Dream Thralls at present, but it would also not result in the death of a whole bunch of people immediately, perhaps more later. Anyway, they decided to blow up the ruins. Now it was time to look around more of Gallowing's Tusks, a weird, freaky, nasty place where Pargrunen lived somehow. This is Avowed. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are. Let's unhide that, and let's keep poking around, huh? It was right over here? Yeah, right over here I want to be. Okay. Let's see, make sure I have a quick save ready. Nothing else up this way? Oh yeah, there's a little freak here. Zarup.
Not saying a word.
Son of a... Right in the blind spot.
There we are. Good. Got some money.
Not bad for a scholar.
Zorup tongue. Sausage. Good. Okay.
Not bad, Envoy.
Let's see, can I get another sneak attack in here? I don't know. Okay. Oh, there's a healer back there. Let's take care of them. Let me also, let's see here, get some purple going on. There another caster over there on the left? Maybe? Whoa! My god, I locked right onto him. While they're mid-flight.
Defensive up. Gather round. Faster I can.
Good. Got another priest there.
Never had a chance.
And one more. Good. I'll take these. Living Iron Chunk. Good. Balarak Skin. Something really good here. Shadow Dancer's Boots. Let's take a peek. Increases your health restoration from all sources by 5%, 40% dodge distance. Wow. Okay. Though simple in appearance, these boots are host to a deceptively potent enchantment, worn by an infamous shadow dancer and treasure hunter known only as Hemlock. How they ended up in the Living Lands is anyone's guess. Hemlock was a master of the technique known as shadowing beyond, that he used to escape many sticky situations, especially with the added mobility of these boots. I think I've heard of shadowing beyond. That sounds familiar. Though his ultimate goal was known only to him, it is rumored that whatever he was planning earned the collective ire of the entire Circle of Archmagi. More likely than not, the Circle has already found and dealt with him. But on the off chance that he has evaded their wrath, there is no telling what sort of trouble he may be getting up to. Lovely. Alright. What else have we got around here? Good. Oh, some of this stuff. Let's chop it up. Another one here. It looks like, yep. Got a dead dude with some goodies. Cool. And then how about up here? Some more strangled
Some kind of
Aedyran?
crystal on top of that hill.
Oh, Diary of an Animancer, Day 1. We found a beautiful bit of Aedyran that would be perfect to study the erratic flow of essence natural to the Living Lands. Unfortunately, there's an infestation of Zorops in and around the area. Of course, we mustn't let something as silly as fears stop our studies, so myself and the others have decided that, by splitting up, we'll be less likely to be seen by the little monsters. Day 4. I heard Nicola's cries last night. I believe that means that I am the only one remaining. Hopefully Petru can make use of their equipment, assuming the Zorops didn't damage things too much. Either way, my studies of the Aedyran have been most exciting. I shall have to be more careful than my colleagues were, if I wish to continue. But I'm not overly worried. I'm not overly worried.
Best to leave it alone.
Alright, let's not leave it alone.
Something happened here. Drip by drip. The slow passage of time. The years have gnarled our branches. The hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become.
You still provide shade in the sun and shelter from the rain. Does anything truly change, or do we lose sight of ourselves? One day we all look in the mirror and see someone we don't like. You evolved to survive. Life tried to beat you down, it failed. Let's say that.
Carve away the old self. Warp the wood to give us strength. We embrace your resolve within us.
Got some Aedyran and a bunch of XP. Okay, over here. Which, for stuff like that, I'm always torn if I want to give responses to perhaps be shaping Sopadal in one direction or the other, or if I should be saying stuff like I have been as ways to, like, express my own character, you know? I almost wonder if doing it in the name of shaping, potentially shaping Sopadal is maybe gaming the system too much. I don't know. Maybe you could go either way with it. Regardless, I've been just sort of speaking my own position on things, and Sopadal takes it from there, gleaning whatever information they may. Okay, up here. Good. Anything else? Nope. Over this way. Good. Oh, there's a side quest over here. Soul Sponge, Vessel, Superb Spear.
I can bring back someone to help you.
Gillen?
Please, if you just...
You'll not leave my side until I am what I was.
What?
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Damn, it's very
Careful how
difficult to
you talk
see.
to this one. It's got a captive.
Well, what is it?
Might 6'8". What's going on here? Tell me why you're keeping her captive. What's going on here?
You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I've found.
Tell me why you're keeping her captive.
Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Why do you want to talk? What if I want to talk to her? What if I refuse? Alright, talk. Attack. No, release her or die. Alright, talk.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time.
Why should I help you?
Because then I shall release Gilleen.
And if I refuse?
Oh, please don't.
I'd ask you to think of Gilleen before you do.
Okay, I'll do this for this guy, but we are still going to kill him no matter what, I think, if we're given the opportunity. Fine, I'll help you.
You will. I am glad that...
Stay silent.
I am glad you will help. I apologize. My breath left me for a moment. What I need is this. Gilleen said the caravan carried a book, one with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Gilleen go free.
If you know the recipe is with the caravan, why don't you do this yourself? I will look for the recipe, have no fear. I don't feel inclined to help you. Why don't you do this yourself?
I spent much of my strength already. I must rest. But make no mistake, I don't lack the strength to rend you if I must. I ask again, will you help me?
Like, is it guaranteed that he's gonna kill her? Because I don't want to, like, my first instinct with my character would be, like, can I attack him and then jump in and this person doesn't get killed in the process? Because that's very in character for me. Because my character would not agree with this person's mode of doing anything, right? They're a criminal, by my account. They're a violent criminal and should be dealt with accordingly. Okay, I'll look for the recipe.
Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Gilleen too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Oh, I can speak to Gilleen now. Hello?
Please hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
Oh, dexterity 3-4. Do you know where the recipe for the cure is? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Do you know where the recipe is?
It'd be somewhere among the cards. Yes, somewhere among the cards, if it's still there at all.
I'll be back. Can I equip, like, a dex ring and, like, smuggle her out or something? Is that what that's for? I'm pretty sure I have a ring that gives me +1 dex, at least. Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Please hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
Okay. Dex 5-4. I could easily untie you and get you out before he notices.
No, there's no telling what he might do when he realizes I can't handle any more bloodshed.
Okay, fine. Let's see here. Let me Remove that. And then... let's see, re-equip this. Lovely. Okay. I'll just be taking these things real quick. Yoink. Soul Unbound, Chapter 20. The carriage ground to a halt, and Miranda threw the door open and barged out. But when she glimpsed the figure before her, she went still. Aedyran stood in the wooded path, breathless and flushed from the chase, his eyes aching with longing as the chill wind stirred his hair. And Miranda glared at him. Step aside. No. There is a boat waiting for me. I will leave this accursed land, and none will stand in my way. Then I will flee with you. Aedyran, I'm being hunted. Your steel garrote are pursuing me. If they find me, they are my garrote no longer. And Miranda fell silent, her heart hammered in her chest. Emma, you... Aedyran paused to gather his courage. You have awakened me. Opened my eyes. I see what I once was, and what this world should be. And Miranda began. But your oath. I would break 100 oaths to be with you. I would choose you in this life and 1,000 lives. Aedyran gulped. My soul is yours, as it has always been. It's that continuing story. I think we skip every few chapters every now and then. Right, we just get a glimpse. Here we are, got all that. Anything else around here? Cave coral. Wow, more stuff. It's quite a bit up here. Good. I think that's everything now.
No guarantees we'll get through the gates. Probably not well liked in Solace these days.
Okay. Yeah, there's the recipe over there. Entrance to the garden over there. We're going right for it, huh? Let me track this. It's right next to us. Okay. Phew, really got ran over. Health potion. Bill of goods sold to wardens. A receipt from the destroyed Aedyran caravan, cataloging the goods sold to the warden tower. Salt pork, sold 2 of 7 crates. Salt fish, sold 1 of 6. Linen garments, shirt, trousers, underwear, sold 5 of 20 sets. Ugh, linen underwear. Man, it's gotta be rough. Gunpowder snuff, sold all but our personal stashes. NB. If we ever come back, bring more. I forget, do we know NB? I don't remember. Beetle here.
Subtle as a mouse.
Gonna do some beetle battling.
Nicely done.
Yep, I've aggroed them all.
It hurts.
Solid collar. Gonna take it out.
Patience, I'm almost ready.
Damn, she is really firing a fucking Gatling gun over there. Man, that heal effect is really powerful. You can always see when their health, gets a chip, like, healing up. You've heard of chip damage. How about chip healing? Okay. Good. Over here, Zarbtung. Soul Pod.
Funny how we see more wrecked wagons than intact ones out here in the tusks.
Something else here. Health pot, stew. Good stuff there. Okay. Got some tea. More tea. And over this way. More goodies. Chest here. Good. Bill of goods sold to wardens again. Is this the same? Yeah. Okay. Got some beetles over here again.
Here we go. Couldn't have done.
Jesus, its self-destruct sucked up all of my stam for blocking. Got a beetle pie, essence pot.
Done? Who's hungry?
Tracks leading off the road. Could be someone in trouble.
Another bill of goods. Okay. Right, these are the tracks we just came from. Is this the recipe? Let's stew. Let's see. Let me make sure I have Marius' ability here. Might help me find it.
One moment.
I don't know that it is.
Need more time.
Okay. Common ailments among the denizens of Galloway's tusks. Okay. Chapter 6, Molderlung. Molderlung is found among creatures that live in the north. This pernicious disease dramatically reduces one's capacity to draw breath, leading to increased fatigue, weakness, and ultimately to death. Fortunately, a cure can be devised by utilizing the proper local ingredients. Antimycotic highland moss, found throughout the region, particularly in the southeast of Galloway's tusks, grows on rocks above the ground amongst the roots of red leafy trees. Calcified beetle nests formed at the base of fire beetle nests. Older pieces of nest will be compressed and over time absorb some of the minerals from the rocks they inhabit. Jar of gunpowder snuff? A volatile inhalant that opens the lungs to receive other medicines. Ah. Okay. Sure. Oh man, okay. Sure. Beetle nest nodule. Well, we just killed some beetles here. Would there be a nodule here? Oh, yeah. Great. Antimycotic. What did it say about that? Grows among the roots of trees with red leaves. Grow on the tops of large rocks. Okay. Well, there's some over there. Let's see. Let me get some speedy water. Great. Okay. Yeah, that's what we want right there. Okay.
Where are they? They should have been back by now.
Oh, Warden. Hello?
Be careful, traveler. The tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I'm happy to lend it. Are you by Nanduru? Are you the Aedyran Envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the tusks?
I've not come with Aedyran cannons to blast apart your ruins, if that's what you think. Come for the garden. Tell me what your guess is. My business is none of yours. Tell me what your guess is.
My guess? I'd bet good coin that you're here on a trade mission.
Oh? What made you think that? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but no. I didn't know I looked like a merchant. Well, you would have lost that bet. What made you think that?
Wait, you mean you don't know?
No.
We let an Aedyran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it.
Really?
We had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had
Really?
a letter from your ambassador in Paradise, too.
Huh.
Maybe don't tell her right at this moment. But this sounds like the caravan the ogre destroyed.
And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again.
There's something you should know about the caravan. A letter from the ambassador, Hilgard. Would you like Solace to start trading? The first caravan ever, as in from anywhere, at any time? Right, I better be on my way. A letter from the ambassador, Hilgard.
Yes, just a few nice words about wanting to reach out to us. Wanting to offer us nice meats and soft fabrics.
Damage control. He knows his colonizers are unpopular, and he's trying to ingratiate himself with the locals.
Anyway.
Okay. There's something you should know about the caravan.
What's that?
Got blown up?
What my friend is trying to tell you is that the caravan won't be here anytime soon. Or ever.
What? What happened?
An ogre attacked the convoy. The convoy attacked an ogre. There was an altercation with an ogre which destroyed the convoy. We're definitely taking the side of the convoy. It does not matter the truth, right? Look, if we're in the business of telling the truth, it matters a lot what we pick here, right? If we're in the interest of being honest and, like, being legit with people, but we're in the business of spreading the Aedyran Empire, which means the ogre attacked the convoy.
An ogre? Ghislaine, dear gods, what happened to Ghislaine? There was a dwarven woman. Do you know if she...
Wait, what's your relationship to Ghislaine? Breathe, the ogre took her alive and we're going to get her back safe. The ogre took her hostage. She's alive, no thanks to Solace. The ogre has her. Wait, what's your relationship to Ghislaine?
Nothing. But when we spoke, I was so happy, and please, I need to know. Is she okay?
The ogre took her alive and we're going to get her back safe.
Okay. Just, please, Envoy, go and do whatever you have to do to save her.
Don't worry, I'll make sure she's safe. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. Can't your wardens do anything? Why can't you save her? Can't your wardens do anything?
They can't leave the tower undefended. For Nandru's sake, please. There's no one else.
The revered founder of Solace Keep. Nandru lived hundreds of years ago, but the Pargrunen of Galloway's tusks still honor the oath they swore to protect him, to protect the garden, forever. I can't promise anything, but I will try.
Thank you. If I can help, just let me know.
There's something you can do to help. I need information.
What do you need to know?
The ogre's sick. He says he'll release Ghislaine if we can get him a cure. There's a few things we need to find.
Okay. What are you looking for then?
Where can I find gunpowder snuff?
I have some. Take it.
Thanks. Where can I find anti-mycotic moss?
Check the roots of the trees with red leaves. You should be able to see some from the top of the tower.
Okay, sure. Good talk. Top of the tower, though. I mean, here's the trees with red leaves. Maybe some of what we need is here? Nope, that's fresh water. Okay. Molder Lung Observations final entry. Huh. Was this here before? It is getting very hard to breathe now. I fear it won't be long until this bout of Molder Lung finishes me off. I went to grab some antimycotic moss. It grows plentifully around the large red trees that sit on top of large rocks in the region, and I still have some gunpowder snuff left over, but I'm too weak to brave the beetle nests. I can only pray one of my allies or a new friend in this region may be daring enough to acquire that last ingredient. Okay. Ah, here's a bunch. Oh, I can only take one. Okay. Well, let's return. Good, good, good. Up and over here. Okay. Oh, can't jump up that. And over here on the left. Hello.
So you've come back. Have you brought what I require?
Okay. Give cure. I found everything needed for the cure. Here.
Yes.
Stoneheart added to inventory.
I can work with all of this. Thank you, traveler. 1,000 times thank you. And you, dwarf, you may go. I free you of this place.
Thank you. I'm going back to the Warden Tower. Maybe I'll see you there.
I'll look forward to seeing you there. I'm sure Warden Leray will be delighted to see you again. Given how well your journey went your last journey went, that's a big maybe. I'm sure Warden Leray will be delighted to see you.
Leray? At the tower? Huh. It'll be good to see a friendly face. I'm going now. Be well now. Both of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Galeen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve.
Galeen, I'm gonna try to kill this guy.
To my rest now, traveler. Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
We made a friend. Today is a good day.
I shall stay here a while longer. When I am more recovered, I shall hope to leave.
Shit! Oh, I can't kill him anyway.
I shall stay here a while longer. When I am more recovered, I shall hope to leave.
Alright.
I'll be glad to be out of here.
Let's see here. What did we get? Huh. Yeah, what was Stoneheart? Oh, here it is. Earth Friend. Summons a ruinous blight to fight with you. Eh. A medallion of the purest primal rock carved into the shape of a human heart hangs heavily from a black leather cord. The heart is warm to the touch, and though it is clearly inanimate, you can't shake the feeling that it expands and contracts ever so slightly whenever the amulet is in the peripheries of your vision. Okay. Get another cool point here. What do I want, though? Could do Flurry of Blows. Does seem pretty useful. Could be fun. Yeah, let's try Flurry of Blows. See how it is. Okay. Good. Put that on 4. And then, guess we got all that. Let's continue over here to the entrance to the garden. Ogren's Fury there. Great. Normally I wouldn't go for the main story quest objective, but, you know, given how the size of the zone, I'm sure we'll be able to check out everything, right? Oh, got a little something here. Oh, wait. Another one. Exceptional mace. More stuff. Just a blue sword. Okay, anything else around here? Does not seem like it. Let me take some more food. Oh, there's a little camp here.
As I live and breathe. The Honourable Envoy. Ludwine speaks well of you. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots.
Does that lead have anything to do with the tower behind you? We'll meet you at the garden. Hunt all the leads you want. We're getting to the garden first. Does that lead have anything to do with the tower behind you?
The tower calls. And it turns. And it calls, but for the roots we'd go. If not for the roots. The roots say your name, Envoy. They say you told them to do it.
What? Hey, you okay there? I don't think you're well. I'm going to back away here. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good.
It's because I know, isn't it? Because I know that the roots have eaten you, hollowed you through. The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them, bleed them.
Careful. That's Dream Scourge talk right there.
It doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to fight. Can we talk about this? You deserve a clean death. We're putting him down.
Knew it! Knew it! Knew it! Roots hold you. Roots in your heart. Come and die. We won't let your rot survive. Die as the roots die. Die, traitor! Lay yourself down. Envoy, over here.
Ooh, it's all of them?
You're gonna regret
They're behind you.
Tune fuck. Okay.
You won't get another soul coming from
My little ability did not work well there. Good. Okay, that'll do. Whew, got all their shit, my god. Okay. Let's see, let me stash these. Good. weird how for a hot minute breaking down some of the stuff would have given me like really cool shit. Do I want this exceptional plate armor? Do I like the look of it? No, I think I prefer the look of the breastplate, really. Right, I like the incorporated gambeson. Looks cool. Man, getting a shitload of money off all them. Some corrupted Aedyran there. Cave coral in the back. Okay. Anything up top? Don't think so. Yeah, the attack speed increase is actually really good. Increases even my charge up time for my power attack. So shit gets real fast. Okay. Good. Let's head on over to the garden.
I'll never get used to watching you do that.
Ooh, my eyes!
That island. It must be the garden. I don't know what I expected, but so close, but yet so far.
If it weren't so deadly and disturbing to look at, it'd be breathtaking.
I guess we'll have to come back to get it to like somehow connect or whatever. Nandru's journal. There are precious few legible entries in this journal, which was written centuries ago by a leader of the Pargrunen named Nandru, who commanded the dwarves to build a permanent home in Galawain's tusks. Most of what survives details either the minutiae behind the construction of Solace Keep or the relationships between the dwarves that followed Nandru's lead. There's one entry of particular note. The godless bridge has fallen, perhaps that is for the best. I may have found another path to the garden, one better suited to conceal its secrets from the intrusive and the foolhardy. Ah.
So, there is yet another path to the garden. Crossing a sea of acid is not what I had in mind today. An alternate route would be best.
Any ideas, Marius? Don't panic. I'm sure another path with reveal itself. Oh, it's a typo. Any ideas, Marius?
Nandru was the founder of Solace Keep. If anyone knows more about him or the garden, it will be the Council of Solace. I can't make any promises, though. Like I said, they don't welcome outsiders, much less Aedyrans. Your godlike features will get you through the door, but that's all you'll get.
My godlike features? What do they have to do with this? I'd hoped you could be some help here too, Marius. What did Aedyr ever do to them? My godlike features, what do they have to do with this?
Nandru had the same stuff on his face.
Really?
Like the two of you were made by the same sculptor. You'd be surprised how far a resemblance to Nandru will take you in Solace. Play your cards right, and it might get you through the door. Worth a shot, anyway.
Maybe Nandru was a previous version of myself. Right? A past soul incarnation, another Tabaru Monachus or whatever it's called. I hope it doesn't come to that. Whatever it takes. We'll see. Shall we head out? Whatever it takes.
To Solace Keep, then. Not a moment too soon. With any luck, we can outpace the Steel Garrote.
Follow the road northeast and look for a giant ancient walled keep. Can't miss it.
Quick and careful, everyone. We haven't a moment to lose. We must reach the garden before the Steel Garrote, no matter the cost. It's a plan. Let's go. It's a plan.
I'll follow your lead.
Okay. Nothing else out here. No, not quite.
We're so close to the garden. You can practically feel it.
Try not to breathe too deeply.
Okay.
We didn't come this far to give up now. Search the tower. There must be something of use.
We are close. Break the bars.
There's something down here, though. This is the alternate path. Antler of the Persevering Stag. Yeah, Galloway.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Okay. Up we go. And let's see. Let me get fresh water again. Alright. So, I think we should head over for this expedition team. We can cut across this area that's still in the fog of war. Something over here? Maybe? Nah. Okay. Continue. Great. Anything over here? Bunch of bug crap. Okay. Creepy old house. Salt Flat Farms. Man, Solace Keep looking pretty cool there.
Marius, look alive!
Good.
Who's next?
Oh, letter to
Anyone?
Ambassador Hilgard. The letter is torn up, but some pieces remain legible. To Ambassador Hilgard, I'm writing to you again in hopes of establishing an understand. Trade would be of considerable use to both communities. While Solace is lacking in natural resources, we possess a surfeit of legendary craftspeople. Fully your friend in the council. Okay. Pop this open. I'll take all that. Mold-crusted journal. Most of the writing in this old journal is faded beyond legibility or overgrown by mold. What little can be deciphered tells the sad story of a farmer's failed attempts at cultivating the land. Though prospects seemed good at first, what little value the land had quickly dried up. After months of failure, the farm was abandoned, its owner deciding to leave Galloway's tusks for more fertile land. It kills me to leave, but I can't stay, even when the food's left the tusks. Okay. So they stay based on their oath to Nandru, which Marius must have forsaken. Okay.
We've got company!
Well done.
Good. Anything on top of this building that's interesting? There is. Farming research notes. A series of entries in a ledger that tracks the health of the nearby crops. Goldwheat, singed roots spread too deeply into the soil, where temperatures rise sharply from proximity to lava. Consider breeding with flax from Paradise. Knock peas, required too much water. Rows 1 and 2 seemed fine for a few weeks, but they dried out quickly after. The rest never seemed to truly take root. Stoneleaf, very hardy until flowering began, at which point they seemed to simply starve from a lack of nourishment. Water requirements seemed acceptable, though. Consider crossbreeding with knockpeas, rider's foil. Grew really well under shade, especially when planted among the drying knockpea stalks. Seemed to thrive where other crops failed, but extreme heat proved to be deadly to them. Grog. Jerky. Okay. Let's see over here. Take some of that. Good. Let's not go fully into this place just yet. Ooh. Did I aggro that thing? Can I enter here? No, it's barred. Oop.
Let's finish this.
Okay. Get some more food. Good. Refer to the map. Let's head down this way. Good, good, good. A lot of cool looking shroomage. That's always been the case. Let's check this watchtower. This is the one they were talking about before. They're enemies here or friendlies?
Envoy this, envoy that. Don't see why that matters when we're so near to starving.
Hello?
So Aedyr blew a ruin into rubble. You must be very proud.
Well, we saved a lot of people's lives.
I heard a good few monsters were killed in Shatterscarp. Goes to show what force of arms can accomplish.
Twined Wood South Beacon.
Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Mali and her outsiders. Lorraine still begs me to search for the missing Aedyran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only
Oh, hey,
ask
I know
you
about
to
that.
Hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. But this can't last.
These towers are supposed to be checkpoints for wardens on patrol and travelers out in the wilds. Usually the safest places in the Tusks.
However
Hey,
long
Warden.
to stay, Gillian. Stay.
Thank you.
Oh, Galena's here. And trading. Warden?
Another Aedyran. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. I heard your kit blew an old ruin to bits. I don't have to worry about you smuggling cannons into the Tusks, do I?
Smuggling? They're prohibited here? No, you've nothing to fear from me. The ruins were destroyed to slow the Dream Scourge, not for conquest. Yes, if you keep pestering me. The ruins were destroyed to slow the Dream Scourge.
Were they? We had not heard that part. But we don't hear much here. All the same, I believe you. The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandru. Taller, of course, but nevertheless. Wait, is that you, Marius?
Gods, here we go.
What happened to your accent? Did you lose it?
I did. So Nimdudes like you would ask dumb questions.
Well, good to see you alive, regardless. You know what? I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here.
I like that a lot. Like I said, Pillars of Eternity before Avowed, and it seems like Avowed's continuing the tradition. They're pretty good about, like, tracking accents and, like, you know, as someone is removed from their homeland or, like, a culture or whatever, they lose that accent and have a tendency to gain a different one, you know? Nandru, who is that? Why is that? Things not looking too good for you in the Tusks? If I were you, I'd simply abandon the wasteland. We know why they don't, but let's say it anyway.
Perhaps I should, but I won't, even if it's a nightmare. The Tusks never offered us much, and that was before the Beatles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zoribs, or the Dream Scourge, or fucking Amalia.
Amalia? Who's that? Sounds like you're overburdened. Maybe I can help. Why worry? Sounds like you can kill all of those problems. Amalia?
The worst of them all is what she is. We can handle vermin, but to face one of your own... She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave.
Why did they do that? Just look around. I can't say I really blame her. Sounds like a mortal offense to me. Can't say I really blame her. Why did they do that? Yeah, I think my character would appreciate the distinction between having everyone leave, but also only some of them leaving is fucked up because that is treason. That's treacherous, right? You're being a deserter. Why did they do that?
Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supplies. The Waste are winning against us. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her warden spoke of mutiny. And after that, well, fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back. Now she set up camps in the wastes. Main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave. She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine.
To what oath do you refer? Some oaths only pledge us to tragedy. Certainly you can see this. As you must, an oath must be made. An oath made must be an oath honored. Let's hear more about their oath. To what oath do you refer?
To watch over the garden. It is this that keeps us bound to the tusks. Our oaths are mortal matters.
Traditionally, if a warden's oath is unfulfilled, their spirit lingers until another warden sees it completed. Or so they say.
So it is. And if one of our own breaks an oath, well, I'd be breaking another oath if I speak much more to Marius. But you get the idea.
Can't you talk to her? Is there no other way to resolve this? I can keep your hands clean and kill the Oathbreakers for you if you like. I understand. I wish you luck in dealing with it all. I can kill the Oathbreakers for you if you like.
No. All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations.
Yeah, sure. I can solve it quickly with violence if you like. Alright, what terms will you accept from her? What does that mean exactly? I can solve it quickly with violence if you like.
I don't want to spill blood to secure peace if it can be avoided. All I can say is this.
At every turn, we're trying to give him a hint. But this is how we do it.
Near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the tusks. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see Amalia or any of her camps, I hope you can get through to them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a way in which someone could probably diffuse the situation non-lethally. But in this case, I think maybe we try and, I don't know, maybe we find her and we decide that it's more in character to go a different route. But at least for the time being, I'm totally down for, having this spin off control and we kill her anyway. Okay. Let's see. Stockkeeper Eberk. Nice hat.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Let me see what you got. Show him the star medal. I've been told I might find a smith that can work this somewhere around here. Are you allowed to trade with me? Leave. Let's show him the star medal.
I'm not quite sure what you're holding there. But if anyone can help you, it's Forge Master Della. You can find them in the forge in Solace Keep, if they'll let you inside.
Don't worry about that. We have our ways.
Oh, not my problem either way. Did you want to buy anything?
Are you allowed to trade with me?
Ugh. Oh, don't worry.
Ugh.
We're long past that.
Right. You've had your fun. Let the poor Nim dude get back to work.
Okay, let's see what you got. Sky Mother's Embrace. Oh my god, it costs over 100 grand. Oh my god, it's quite good. 20% move speed? 3% damage reduction? Ooh, what the hell? How's that compare to my Valiant breastplate? Huh. 20% move speed, 20%. Okay. I think it's straight up better, right? It's difficult to say because it's of a different tier, you know? Cruel Command. One-handed ranged. Oh, I guess it's a wand. Yeah, why wouldn't I use Sky Mother's Embrace, right? Feel like I should. Okay. Slaying a Sky Dragon is no easy feat, but that is exactly what happened in order for this armor to have been created. The reflective teal scales of the dragon are brilliant in hue, and the purple plumage completes the look of the armor. If nothing else, it is certainly eye-catching. Though dragons are known to be solitary, territorial creatures, it is rumored that in the northernmost reaches of the living lands there is a conclave of sky dragons that rule together over their mountainous territory? What? If these rumors are true, then it is likely that this armor was made from the slain form of one of those dragons. Huh. Okay. Sure. Got some Audra Bond. We should definitely buy that too. White Audra is an extraordinarily rare precious stone found in some formations of Audra. It sometimes appears immediately adjacent to copper conductors used in Ingwithan structures. It has a luminescent white color with pink and violet veins, striations running through it. Cruel Command. We won't buy this one, but I'll read about it. One of the two legendary armaments favored by Phaesa Aedyran, a fire godlike arcane knight of the Steel Garrote from centuries past. This wand, made by her hand, was imbued with some of her own divine fire, to bring the searing justice of the Burn Queen to Oathbreakers and heretics alike. Phaesa was said to have a uniquely terrifying presence about her, able to end a fight before it began with naught but a spoken command, as her enemies found themselves rooted in place through sheer terror. Those of strong enough will to resist would find themselves on the receiving end of Cruel Command, with two choices: cower and submit, or be reduced to ash. Okay. Well, let's sell a bunch of crap here. There we go. Good. Let's check out the stash, because we got a bunch there to sell too. Okay. And the armor. All right. And then let's toggle. Anything else here that I need to get rid of or should get rid of? Oh yeah, these. Good. Okay. treasure map, my loyal shield. Many a time have I carried this shield into war. And what has it gotten me? I've survived to see no good come of my work. None of the prosperity I myself vowed would come ever did. No peace, only more war. So be it. The next time I go to battle, it will be without my loyal protector. Let it serve another. I'll buy that. Okay. Sure. Let's see here. Should I buy Sky Mother's Embrace? I really think I should. I'm gonna do it. Real fucking expensive, but it must be done. And the Aedyran also necessary. Could buy some cave coral too. I think that's also something we should do. I can buy 3 out of 5. Okay. Let's see here. Let me equip that. How's it look? Oh my god. Looks horrifying. Okay. Sure. Needs Dragonhide and Aedyran. Or no, that's what you get when you break it down. It needs Dragonhide and Blood-Writhed Toadstools. Okay. Sure. Okay. What about you, Gilleen?
Oh, you stopped by. It's so good to see you again.
Gilleen, it's good to see you again too. How are you feeling after... I trust you didn't get kidnapped again on your way back. I'm not really here to talk. I trust you didn't get kidnapped again on your way back here?
No, I made it here fine. It's good to be back to something normal after everything. And
what a horrible thing to say.
It's really made me feel welcome. More than welcome, even. You were right. She's keen on me. It's nice after everything else.
I wish you both happiness, however it works out. You don't need me to tell you what that life's short. Enjoy it. I'll leave you to it. I wish you both happiness, however it works out.
Thanks. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Anyway, I should let you get back to it. I'll be here should you ever need me for any reason.
Yeah, I do want to trade.
And one thing before I forget. The wardens let me open shop. I don't have as much for sale as I like, but if you want to see what I've got, just ask.
Okay, let me see. Ooh, you've got Aedyran. A pearlescent icosahedral hellstone. +4 int. This faceted pebble circles the head of the wearer in a tight orbit. Beautiful colors swirl over its surface in shifting pearlescent patterns. Hellstones like this are often the prized treasures of ancient mausoleums. It isn't definitely known if they are a result of a naturally occurring phenomenon or some forgotten enchantment. Yeah, didn't these exist quite abundantly in Deadfire? Regardless, we should definitely come back for Aedyran. Okay. Can open this. To what end, I know not. Okay. Exceptional sword. Hello?
Are you sure I can't do anything else for you?
Oh, you're so sweet. I'm all right for now, thank you.
Good. If you need anything, just let me know. Even if it's just a hot drink. I'm happy to do anything I can.
That means so much to me, Lorraine. I'll take you up on that later.
I can't wait.
Perception 03. Am I interrupting? You two are certainly getting along. I'll leave you two alone. You two are certainly getting along.
Envoy, it's so good to see you again. Welcome back from the wilderness. Gilleen told me everything you did for her. I'm so glad she's safe. Thank you, Envoy. I don't know what to say, but thank you.
You're welcome. My work here is done. Be well, you two. I'll leave you alone. You're welcome.
I mean it, Envoy. Thank you.
A parting cloud. A solitary sprout in a dead land. It grows here still. We twine.
Okay. I'm guessing by doing this quest we'll get the key for that back
area. I
area.
wonder when we'll get back to the keep. Why? Kostia's really starting to raise a stink. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Well, let's not talk about it. Wouldn't want to ruin the meal.
Ooh, got a little feast area. Storage room key was right there. Oh, shit. Didn't even see it really amidst the, like, golden yellow light. Let's go further and further up until we reach the end of this. And then we'll check the storage room. Okay, bunch of goodies there.
This place has seen better days.
Oh, exceptional round shield. Warden medic?
Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
I could consume into me. Oh no. Oh no.
I like the little doctor's coat though. Oh, that's neat.
That Luray has a one-track mind.
More free stuff. Gotta pick into it though. Good. Anything else? I have Rimmergond. Further up top. I didn't just miss something down here. Okay. The chimes are up above, I guess. Man, the volcano does look pretty neat. Especially at night.
Slumbering Fields lies to the west. The last green place in the Tusks.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, there is. Okay. Sure. Can only fall down here, I guess. Great. Bunch of people chilling by some dead beetles. Grog, fresh water.
If you need advice, talk to Marius. I'm just here to look after you.
Okay. Let's head over here.
There goes our last hope of any decent food.
You can always get some from Paradise. Eventually. Gonna need another caravan. Alright, let's check out the storage room. Something good in here. Aedyran. Cool item. Sentinel boots. Money. Let's check out these boots. Plus 60 max HP, plus 15 max stamina. Not half bad if I didn't already have boots that I really enjoyed. Yeah, I love the move speed ones too much. How do they look? Whoa. Okay. Do I have any boots that go with the blue of my Gambison now? Guess the wolf boots kind of do. Oh yeah, there we go. Arcanist. Alright, let's read about them. In nations like Aedyr, where dangerous wizards are common due to the presence of renowned places of learning such as Brigand Hill Academy, It is not uncommon for those of means, such as nobles and successful merchants, to outfit their guards with the best that money can buy. Not only do these heavy iron boots serve well to intimidate would-be assailants, but the bodily enhancing enchantment on them greatly assists such a sentinel in staying alive long enough for reinforcements to arrive. Okay. And let's read this. Writings of Serena 4. Why are we like this? Why do we hurl ourselves across the world to scatter our bones on far and fallow shores? There are 2 stories about the long lives of dwarves. One story says that the gods made us strong so that we could challenge the world and endure. We live long lives because we are so well made. But when I look upon these living lands, I wonder, there are no aged beasts here. There are no old behemoths in such a fecund place. The change, the ferment, it kills the old, buries it, composts it into a feast for the new. Even the stone is young. Would the gods really make us strong and stolid and stubborn? If they meant us to voyage across strange and ever-changing seas and to change to suit the lands we found? Each spring I see the ants and the bees send out their mating flights, and I wonder, why aren't we that way? Quick and fecund. I favored the other story. Dwarves are long-lived because once, long ago, we dwelled in stasis. Our ways were fixed as stone. Only old age could kill us. So we grew very good at aging. Then something changed. Some flaw came into us. Some cataclysm overturned our cozy cup of a home. Some sin or fear tainted us. Perhaps the slow cycle of our souls through the same long, narrow lives became intolerable, and so we went out into the world like sparks from the forge to set our little fires wherever we landed. So often those fires go out, not because we are weak or frail, but because we are so stiff and strong and slow to change. Why are we cursed to wanderlust when we are so unsuited to it? Perhaps that is what it means to be a dwarf, to engineer what is unsuited into what is required, to refashion ourselves into newer, better shapes, no matter how painful the change. But if this is so, why did Nandrew turn back from his destiny? Why are his secret books torn between the call of his dreams and fear of his fate? What change was too painful for him to face? Why did he stop and settle Solace instead of following the call to its source? I've chosen a new way for Solace and shut Nandrew's secrets away forever. But I wonder, do dwarves wander the world because we are fleeing the stasis of a settled home? Or because we are searching for something we have yet to find? Some fascinating takes. Okay, can I sell more here?
If you're buying...
Yep, I'm selling. Let's get rid of those. Good, I will sell these as well. Okay, great. How much money do I have now? Not enough for Aedyran. Okay. Let's see. So then, let's continue over this way, westward. Can check out what's going on here with these folks.
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that burrower. Damn leg still hurts. Are you sure there's not anything else you can give me for the pain?
You will heal up all right. Don't worry. It will be sore for a while, but you'll be good to go soon.
Hey.
We should stock up. If it can happen to Fjord, then...
Don't want to wind up like Fjord. We should keep an eye out, just in case.
Oh, where'd the other one go? Oh, here you are.
I am happy to hunt. I will leave talk to Solace.
Okay. Let's continue up here along this little makeshift trail. Take some speedy water, too. Oh, hey, I think that's in our...
Wagon tracks, heading toward the slumbering fields. Looks like they went this way.
Right. Yeah, that right there looks like one of our treasure maps. Ooh, Zarp. Okay. Easy enough.
Take a moment, people.
Okay, let me refer to my treasure map here. Yeah, I think that's it. No? It's right at the base of this thing. Like right here. Yeah, it's just not it? Or maybe here? Maybe I'm looking at it from an incorrect angle. Oh, I bet that's it right there. How does one get up to that, though? Surely I'm not meant to, like... Yeah. Okay. Here we are. Let me do a quick save in case I fall into lava. I'm sure that'll kill me instantly, right? Twined wood. Fine pistol, dank spores. Okay. Here we are. Now the real question is, how the hell do I open it up? Oh, whoops. Definitely not like that. Maybe there's a button in here? Oh, look. There's a cable. Definitely tied to this. Is this a pressure plate? Don't think so. God, it's so hard to see. Oh, there is a switch there. Oh, this thing is a switch right here. Okay. Yeah, better to come by there during the day. Not for seeing the cable. Would not have found it. This is the treasure, I think. Yeah, a shield times tarnish. Is it any good? 10% chance to avoid melee damage. Blocking has a 20% chance to refill 20 stam. Yeah. No good for someone who likes move speed. The rust eating away at the body of this shield has done nothing to reduce its defensive effectiveness. As if a conduit for the forces of entropy themselves, weapons that strike the face of this shield sometimes become dull and impotent. Exactly how old this shield is remains unknown. Okay. You may have to scrap these things down, you know? Get some more Aedyran. Alright. No. Anything else? Don't think so. Okay. Up here. Got a lever. Give it a yoink. And this should pop us out. Yep. Right where we saw earlier. Okay. So, let's try and get across this lava flow. Let's see over here. Let me chow down on speed water. Good, good, good. And there's some dead people. Powerful shroomage here. Mogren's blessing. Ugh. Whoa, okay.
Nicely done.
Jesus. Oh my god. It's just complete chaos.
Careful, to the left. Under my protection.
Watch your leg!
God, it's tough as shit to even see anything. Well, that went well.
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
There we are. Okay. Let's take some restoratives here. That'll do. Looks like maybe we can get across over here. Backpack full of a little bit of loot. Uh-oh. Let's head on up. Maybe I'm better suited to jump across that. Let's see. Shit, how do you get up to it? Up here, maybe? Okay. There we are. This is fun. I got some purple. Grog. Nope, fruitful wine. Oh, okay. Was it just for that perp? Oh, no, wait, I can jump over here. Oh, fuck. There we go. And then I can cross over here. A little complicated. Maybe we could have jumped across the lava river, though. Either way. Slumbering fields. Okay.
Invade and dig and push until the land
Is that Delim gone?
back.
How is this our fault? We've lived here for centuries.
The mountain screams. The distant island wails, and you know nothing of it. And you say you are children of this land.
Mountain screams, island wails.
Okay, but we're just here for water.
Hello?
Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abidan's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
Snare, what's going on here? Delamgon, let him go.
And let them extend their fetid reach? Allow their corruption to spread? Never.
Why would we poison the very water we need? That makes no sense. Marius, is that you? Can you talk some sense into anyone here?
Sorry, Raluca. You knew the answer to that before you asked.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving.
Dwarves, huh?
It's in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
I've seen this before. Nature twisting itself to fight off intruders, corrupting the land and water.
Better than allowing a parasite to thrive.
Arcane Scholar. That could only happen through a powerful channeling of essence. Is there Aedyran nearby? Slow down. What exactly are you talking about? Then your problem isn't the dwarves. Let them go. Whatever was here is dead. I'll make sure it stays that way. Is there Aedyran nearby?
This land is connected. Veins and roots all intertwined.
That's how it is
Even though the
everywhere.
nature of Aedyran is metaphysical, a being of power could use it against us here, in the physical world.
The land feels. It remembers. Like a tree choked with vines, it seeps poison to defend itself from the aggressor. The interloper.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing.
Let me investigate. I can deal with whatever's in those ruins. Not everyone speaks in nature metaphors. Stand aside or I'll end you. Let's be very forceful here. Stand aside or I'll end you.
Before we do anything we regret, let's consider our options.
Bold words, considering we're standing in her lair.
I will rend you limb from trunk before I allow another transgression here.
So be it. Attack.
Come and get me. Well done.
Ooh.
Nice job,
Fade to black? Oh, there we go. Speak with the Dilemgon. Got crossed
Stay
off.
away from the water, Envoy, unless you want to die in it.
I wouldn't touch that water, much less drink it.
Hello, Raluca?
Thanks for your help. I was sure we were all going to die surrounded by roots.
You're welcome. What's actually going on here? You let yourself get captured. That's on you. What's actually going on here?
That Delamgon wasn't entirely wrong. Something's poisoning the water. And whatever it is, it doesn't seem natural.
Intellect Force 7. Any idea what it is? Maybe I should have kept the Delamgon alive. Nah. Any idea what it is?
No. But I'm pretty sure it's coming from the old godless ruins upstream. Damn place gives me the creeps.
I'll investigate. Luckily for you, I know my way around godless sites. I can handle this. Just try not to get captured by anything else while I look around. Try not to get captured again.
I'm staying right here. Unless I see another Delamgon, in which case, you're on your own. Oh, and while you're over there, something's clogging the aqueduct. Assuming you can find whatever's poisoning the water, we still need that aqueduct unblocked to get the water flowing.
Alright. Cool. Well, you know what? I think we might call this one just a tad early compared to usual, but when next we return, we will check out, I suppose, the entirety of the Slumbering Fields. There's an Aedyran workshop is what the godless runes are here. Seems like it might actually be fairly substantial. It is definitely very green, like they said. All right, until next time, please take care of each other.